back with a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. Don't forget, the first My Team Unlimited tournament qualification game day is October 16th. Here's Brian with all of the details and more big My Team news.
Are you ready for a big weekend in My Team? Let's start with pack news. Today, you can add some special cards to your lineup with new limited edition packs, which are headlined by the greatest player of all time, His Airness, Pink Diamond Michael Jordan. Plus, there's the newly inducted Hall of Famer in Pink Diamond Ben Wallace, the ever-popular Diamond Lamar Odom, and more. Use the
And this is a team that stands out on and off the court with their style. A shot from earlier as they made their way to the locker room. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019, and last season it introduced the play-in tournament. It's too soon to say for sure, but it sure seems like the league has gone a long way in trying to motivate teams to compete for the playoffs and not for picks.
And I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. Now the starting group for the visitors. Magician is out there with the great one. Then there's Allen. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Ewing in at the 5 down low. Boss is out there with Geiger, and it's Goose. Then there's Speedy, and it's Willis in at the point guard position. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Down low, Goose. Yep, it counts.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Fields. Can't hit that one. Now Willis. Here's the drive, and it's Willis finishing it off.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Terry. Geiger with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Fields. Nice D from Durant. Here's Goose. Terry covering. Here's Goose. Here's Geiger. And he goes in for the dunk.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Will it go? And it's Allen with the jam.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Now here's Durant. Last time out he had 38 points. Just 5 on the clock. Speedy. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here is Fields. To the paint. Here's Ewing. And Durant sends it back. Goose, the pass to Speedy. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Fields.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And a new group getting ready to come in for the Huskies. Boomer, he's checked in for Ewing. The Beast comes in for Lights Out. The Greats checked in for the Great One. And it's Richmond in for the Magician. Now here's Frazier. His last outing, 16 points for him. And it's blocked. Higgins, that's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Richmond outside. And they recover it. Misses the 3. Inside. It's tipped. Richmond with the steal. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Huskies shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
First one falls for him. The Erasers checked in for Geiger. No good on the second free throw. Anderson outside to the middle. Here's Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Allen. From the stripe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Anderson right side. Curry on the wing. 20 seconds left in the first. And no good. His first shot of the night missing. Passes it to McCoy. Back to Richmond. And the pass to McCoy. Sinks the triple.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Huskies. Trailing here by 8. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. They've got Curry. Anderson is out there with Frazier. And it's the Eraser. And it's Higgins at the 5. Page, no good. To the inside. Oh, that's blocked. Curry against Banks. Pass to Page. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Curry. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Huskies. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Ewing's checked in for Allen. Lights out comes in for the Beast. And the Great One subbed in for the Great. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Terry tips it back in. Terry's got his first 2 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And that's a foul. Called on Bowler. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Magicians checked in for Banks. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Speedy. Frazier the pass to Willis. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Ewing. He had 15 points last outing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Goose is checked in for the eraser.
Number 3.
Here's Magician. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
It's tipped. Durant at the elbow. That's tipped. Driving inside. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Tigers checked in for Durant. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Magician, defended by Geiger. The shot that time, not on target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Remaining in the first half.
Now, here is Fields. Here's Magician. Just 4 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And covers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Richmond is checked in for the Magician. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Drills it from outside. And it's 7 points for Goose.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here is Fields. Back to Terry. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Richmond with the rebound. Inside, Ewing. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ewing's got his first bucket in this one.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Richmond against Willis. From 13, and it goes down 2 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, give us your take.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to it.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Goose.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got lights out. Ewing is out there with Allen. Then it's Magician. And it's Terry in at the shooting guard position. Shots good by Durant.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Fields can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Willis against Ewing. Speedy the pass to Willis. Over Ewing. Here's Speedy and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Speedy's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
and giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And Willis gets it to go.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Powers. On the wing, Terry. Here's Ewing. It's deflected.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And Willis gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the Huskies call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
For the Huskies, the Beast, he's checked in for lights out. The Great comes in for the Great One. And Banks is subbed in for the Magician. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to McCoy. Outside Banks. Just 5 to shoot. On deep. That one misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Anderson.
2 minutes.
Huskies with the rebound. Here's Page. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Frazier, he's checked in for Geiger. So he gets them both. 1:44 left in the third. Here's the pass to Willis. Here's Higgins. Banks with the rebound. The Huskies have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Kicks it to Ewing. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For the Huskies. Ewing taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The erasers checked in for Willis. But